with the core area. But it takes more than just abdominal exercises to get the proper results. Joining us now, personal trainer, Mighty Joe Stankowski. Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Nah, I'm hanging in there. How are you?
I'm good so far. We'll see how it goes in the next few
okay.
minutes.
So we're talking all things core, and if maybe some people that are maybe getting sick of their kind of routine, there's some things that we can kind of change a little bit.
First, I'd love to see everybody do squats and deadlifts. Those are the ultimate core exercises right there.
Right.
But some people still want to target the core in the more traditional way. And I say, why do we have to be in the ground all the time to do crunches and sit-ups?
Right.
So right here we have a styrofoam roll, and unlike a lot of them you might see in gyms, this one's cut in half. Whichever camera we're going to, we have a half of a roll. And if we just put this on the floor with the round side down, it's unstable. I mean, this is like a ship in the ocean, kind of rocking all around, right? So
that's turn your ankle area.
It could be if you're not careful. But if you can carefully stand on this, facing along the line of the roll.
Okay. You want me to hop on this?
I just want you to stand on it as if you're going to do a lunge maybe on it.
Because it's so simple.
It's a very simple thing. If you don't have one of these at home, and if you want to use the cushions on your couch or want to maybe step on your dog or something, we just want to have something that's going to move a little bit and force you to react.
See, already I could feel it. I could feel the burn.
Yeah, absolutely. Feel the burn. That's a good. So right now you're contracting without knowing what muscle you're working, because you have to respond to the fact that you have a really unstable implement underneath you. Right.
And did you mention a squat in here somewhere?
This is progression. This is if you could. I mean, I would do squats. Heavy with the barbell. So right now, this is core training.
I'm showing that I don't have a lot of core going on right now.
Well, right now, you're showing that you're trying to. Your body is trying to find muscles that are going to help stabilize. And as you're getting better here, you're stabilizing.
Look at that.
And as you get better, you progress. You start moving into lunges and other things with this, and pressing weights overhead, and anything that gets you challenged. It starts challenging your center of gravity and makes you have to respond. So this becomes a reactive core training exercise.
And this is just one of those things where you don't have to necessarily do sets. You can just hop up there.
You're just going to stand in a thing. Yeah, I mean, if you're sitting there waiting for coffee to get done, and if you're waiting for a download, just pull this thing out, stand next to your desk, and you just stand there and just try to control yourself.
And then you're actively working.
You're actively engaging muscles that would otherwise be just doing nothing while you're sitting in the chair.
Okay. What else we got here?
Next thing we got the plank. Everybody knows the plank, where you're down on your toes and your hands, your forearms. But we're going to put a little kicker into here. This is called a Reebok Core Board. It's a really fun training tool.
Okay.
A lot like the Bosu, which people have seen. It's got the half ball with the blue on one side and the flat black on the other.
Right.
And those rock just like this one does, both ways, front and back. But this one also has a twisting element to it, which is going to give us a little bit of a kicker.
All right, so let's see if I can embarrass myself.
It's early.
Okay.
So I want to do the plank just like you normally would. But now what I want to do, because we have this cool tool, is I want to put a little bit of rotation to it. So I just want to twist it. Good.
Oh, okay.
I just want to twist it. I want to hold it.
Okay.
And once you've got that, so now it's just challenging you on a whole other plane, literally. And from there, if that's easy in your mind, because you're strong as 10 men, take it into a push-up, and you got it. You're a mind reader.
See, I almost like I knew what you were going to say.
So right there, again, we're working all those quote-unquote core muscles, but we're getting some extra movement in with it, and we're challenging in multiple planes. So it's just a really simple tool. You can find these things on eBay. You can find them in stores.
I kind of like this one better than maybe a physio ball, because I try to do push-ups on those, because that's some of the things
that's a little too unstable
really
sometimes.
Unstable.
Yeah, and then again, that's a progression. If you can handle those. I've had people do those with one hand on two separate balls.
No kidding.
It's pretty insane. I mean, you have to be really well trained for that. But some people try to jump from crunches right to that.
Yeah,
and they're not conditioned for it.
Okay.
So we get this out of the way. And the last one, this is one of my favorite ones. Again, coming back to reactive training. If you could lie down on the floor, and I want to actually on the roll. So head at one end, tail at the other, face up.
Don't try this at home, people.
So just imagine this is a bench.
So
you just slide down a little bit more so your head's supported on there.
So I don't clunk my head.
So you don't clunk your head. So just imagine it's like a bench, right? You're on a bench just like you would be in a gym on a bench press. So right now you've got a stable position. Your feet are wide. Right? Your back is on here. So let's just start by moving your feet closer to each other and taking a narrower stance. And here again, you're reacting. I'm not doing anything. You're not moving yet. Try picking one foot up off the floor. Whoa, whole other game, isn't it?
Holy teeter-totter, Batman.
So again, this is core training. You're working, kind of in this rotational plane. You're trying to resist movements, and that is what the core is, as far as I'm concerned. If you're not squatting or deadlifting, you should be teaching yourself to resist movements rather than crunch, crunch, crunch over and over.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe. If you haven't tried that, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
And these aren't that hard to get a hold of to do.
There's sporting goods stores all over the place now.
All right. Well, great stuff. Appreciate you being here, buddy.
You got it.
Well, if you got more information or you want more information on Fit on Fox, go to our website, fox17online.com. Click on the morning news page. 8:42 coming up after the break. Holland is in bloom, but